You can also get jiggy and shake your boobs. I mean,
political people suck. You know, I'm not talking about the people that are a little interested in politics. You know, they just catch up with the news every so often just to see what's going on and keep up with today. But I'm talking about the people who are willing to literally fucking kill someone based on their political opinion. Now, this isn't necessarily their fault either. I'm pretty sure each side knows exactly what the fuck they're doing, whether it's the news, you know, content creators or friends. It's really easy to sort of brew hatred within your little echo chamber because we just are hateful creatures. Now, if you take, for example, the Israeli versus Palestinian conflict that's happening right now, I don't know the first fucking thing about it, nor do I give a fuck about it, right? But you will have some people that will literally go through Twitter for like maybe 5, 10, 15 minutes a day and then claim like they have an extensive knowledge of this fucking century-old conflict, you know? You see this shit everywhere, you know, people fucking hitting each other, yelling at each other. Like today I saw a video of a woman breaking her TV because there was a fucking pro-Israeli person on the program that they were watching. Now this is something that really bugs me because I used to be like that myself. You know, I had no idea what the fuck I was talking about, but I'd just keep fucking yapping. The only thing was, though, I was 16, not 20. You know, reading the news really impacts you and the world around you, which is why it's so fucking scary, because you can read a story about how a Russian family is fucking drone striked, you know, in Moscow by Ukraine, and you'll see people, you know, cheering and clapping without even asking if a mother and 3 kids have anything to do with the fucking war. The same goes towards Ukrainians. You know, a lot of Russians would celebrate the deaths of fucking hundreds of thousands of Ukrainian civilians if it were to happen. And even though they really had no real involvement with any of this, you know, for an age of inclusivity and acceptance, we're really fucking hateful towards each other. You know, instead of accepting each other's differences, you only accept the people that agree with you into your echo chamber, which is literally preaching inclusivity through exclusivity. You know, oh, you can join my inclusive group as long as you agree with me 100% of the time. It's retarded. You know, I think I'm part of the problem as well, because if I hear someone spewing shit that I don't agree with, I will go out of my way to just not fucking talk to them or engage with them. But it's mainly to save my brain from fucking imploding in on itself. Even though I shouldn't do that, you know, I'm aware that if I just leave these people alone to sort of spew their own way through life, you know, while I won't be too affected. You know, people like Hassan, Sneeko, Fresh and Fit, you know, that one fucking racist guy. It's just really the tip of the iceberg because they have a large platform and an army of people who follow them. But interacting with the people that follow them, now that's the real fucking iceberg. They'll literally just watch some random bullshit that fucking Hassan's didn't even research, you know, and then they'll just repeat it like it's a fact. As we all know, a lie told 100 times becomes the truth. You know, it's really hard to know what's actually going on nowadays, like with all the COVID stuff that happened. Mark Zuckerberg has literally just admitted that the US government pressured him to censor certain things. You know, and I remember the amount of hatred that COVID-19 created. You know, people blame each other. Oh, it's because you didn't take the fucking vaccine, or oh, you're a sheep, you just follow the government. You know, like, dude, it's not that serious. You know, instead of helping each other during a difficult time, social media and news spewed hatred to divide people further. And instead of buying whatever you needed at the time, for example, you know, people just buy as much shit as they possibly could. You know, and I gotta say, good job to the media, because they made everyone into a fucking selfish drone that would only think about themselves and their family, because, you know, the other person that might be buying your pasta or your toilet paper could be fucking unvaccinated or vaccinated, you know, depending on your agenda. It's fucking crazy. You know, what I'm really trying to get at here is that we all live on this planet together, yet we treat each other like unwanted insects. You know, but the only time you're an unwanted insect is if you support Trump or Harris or Israel, Palestine, or ketchup Cheetos or pizza Cheetos. You know, divide and conquer is a famous quote, but nobody realizes that they've actually been divided and conquered. You've been divided and conquered as soon as you hate your neighbor based on their political values. You know, I'm not preaching fucking kumbaya, my lord, and saying everyone's wonderful, because there's pieces of shit all over the world, but most normal people are good people. You know, if these fucking, you know, working with people of different age ranges really opens your eyes to this. You know, going outside is very different to what you see on the internet. And, you know, remember, these social media platforms will only show you what you want to see, down to the fucking comment section. You know, me and my girlfriend, whenever we watch videos together on Instagram, we have completely different comments showing up and all this shit. It's nuts. It's really like, it's really easy to fall for this kind of stuff. You know, it's important to separate the internet and reality. And I'm sure this is something that only people that grew up with the internet will resonate with, but you really need to just fucking go outside and talk to people. You know, as soon as you leave your echo chamber of bullshit, you realize how different the world actually is. It's really easy to sit there and blame your fucking average Joe on it on Twitter because he bought a McDonald's and that's why fucking you know that's why Israelis or Palestinians are dying, whatever, whichever side you're on. It's just fucking yeah, it's crazy. It's really crazy. A lot of people will say that it's to raise awareness, but I can't name a single person that doesn't know about, you know, fucking COVID-19 or the Ukrainian war or the Israeli war or fucking, you know, LGBT rights, like all this stuff. It's just everyone knows about it, and people will just go out of their way to hate on people that don't agree with them. To I think just to feel good about themselves. I don't really see what other reason you have, because you're not going to change that person's mind right there and then. It's just not going to fucking happen, you know. And instead of accepting that, some people will literally go out of their way to fucking belittle these people in public and film it and put it up online, you know, to make him seem like a fucking idiot when the real idiot is you, because you're the one that's fucking arguing with just a random person trying to go about their day. And the people that do just go about their day, none of them really give a fuck about any of this stuff either. You know, they just want to go to work, make some money, provide for the family, go home with some food, and just enjoy a quiet night. You know, they're not up all night thinking about some otherworldly fucking conflict that's happening. It's 2024 and we're seeing companies hire people based off of gender or identity or, you know, whatever their status may be, which is just fucking nuts, you know, because if it were, you know, I'm pretty sure we went through something like this not even that long ago. It's just crazy. It's really crazy. You can't please everyone, you know. You can't make everyone happy. I'm not saying to not please anyone, but you might as well just sort of fucking realize that you are yourself and that's just the way you are. You don't need to fucking yell at people because they bought actual cheese instead of vegan cheese and you think that that's fucking contributing to some crazy environmental, you know, cause or whatever you got up in your fucking head. And one thing that I realized about political people is that they get super fucking heated and super angry whenever someone disagrees with them. And not in like a healthy, you know, oh, let me see why they think that. They will literally fucking try to hurt this other person because they're pro or anti-abortion or, you know, whatever it may be. I've gotten into an argument at work before about fucking abortion because this guy thinks that, you know, because I don't care about abortion that much, I don't really think about it. You know, I'm not a woman. Why the fuck would I need to think about abortion? He thinks that I don't support abortion rights, and he got so fucking angry at me. He was yelling at me across the office and shit. I was just fucking, just shut up, dude. You know, what I'm really trying to get at here is most of you people just need to fucking hop off the internet, go do some gardening or reconnect with nature or something, because it's not getting any better out here. It's really not. Anyway, I guess just let me know if you agree and subscribe.